Alright, what's going on everybody? This is Alex with Redbeard Adventure and I have an unboxing to do. This is the Spyderco Police. So this is a knife that I had a long time ago and lost it in a lake and have wanted it back since. So here it is. Thought we'd do a little fireside chat this time. The weather's beautiful. It's New Year's Day. Smoke is not really cooperating though, so might have to change this angle here in a second. But let's jump into the unboxing. Alright, so try to ignore the vagrants in the background. They're skateboarding down the hill and playing with sawdust. Hey, stop it! Alright, Spyderco Police. Comes in your standard, nice, luxurious Spyderco package. Now, honestly, I've had this knife for a couple of weeks and I have been testing it as a EDC, and it's everything I remembered. It's fantastic. So, very, very slim design, all stainless. Let's see. Spyderco VG10, made in Japan, has placement options to put the clip in 4 different locations, so tip up, tip down, both right and left. So I carry mine in my right pocket, so I have it tip up, and I have it so the smooth edge is, let's see, towards the center of my body. So when I carry it in my pocket, if I have to go in my pocket for anything else, I'm not hitting the blade curve or anything like that. Let's see, so how this feels in your hand. It is very slick, but it is a bigger knife. I don't have the dimensions on it, but it is probably 4 inches closed at least, if I had to guess and just judge. So opening this with your thumb opens very nicely. Spidey flick is a little challenging with this knife. It's a pretty heavy blade. You know, I've been playing with it, so it is breaking in very nice, but flicking it open does take a little bit of practice with this knife and a little bit more oomph than some of the other Spyderco knives to do the Spidey flick. So Police branded on the side right there, and I opted for the one with the, I don't know if you can see that very well, with the complete spider edge all the way down the knife. So you can see the size of the blade is fairly large. I'll put the dimensions in the description below after I look them up. I did get this on Amazon. I think it was like 120 bucks, 125 bucks. Fantastic knife, super, super sharp. You have to be very careful. It is a bit much for like a EDC opening Amazon Prime boxes and stuff like that. Especially if you're opening boxes in public or in a work environment, you whip this thing out. It definitely gets a double take because of the size, the aggressiveness of the spider edge, and just the flashiness of the knife itself. So, but I am very happy with this knife. It is fantastic. I loved it when I had it years ago, and I love it again. See what I mean? Sometimes the blade gets hung up and doesn't flick open completely. You can get a good purchase on the knife just because of the size, but there is no jimping and no real texture to speak of, but you can get a good purchase on it because of the size of the knife. Cutting seat belts, cutting boxes, cutting really anything you want, this knife is not going to struggle to get through it. I am, like I said, very happy with this purchase. I would recommend this knife. I've been working on completing a stainless EDC, so this goes perfect with it and my watch, and I have a few other things coming, new pen and I'll do a video on that a little bit later. So like I said, I have been carrying this knife for a couple of weeks and it is working out fantastic. But it is kind of a big knife and it does draw attention when you take it out to open a box or fish something out of a crack or whatever it is that you're using your knife for. Just keep that in mind. I don't really mind drawing some attention. So any questions, leave them in the comments below. Let me know if you would carry this knife in the comments, a big yes or a big no. And like I said, I'll be doing a stainless EDC video very soon, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. On this channel I do gear reviews and a little bit of vlogging here and there, some cooking here and there, kind of whatever's trending in my brain at the moment. So if you're into adventure, outdoors, all sorts of things like that, this is a good spot for you. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. This is what I've had to deal with in the background while filming this video.
My turn. Hey.